Yo! What is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to another episode of We Gon' Talk. Episode number 40 to be exact. If you guys don't know, if you guys are new, if you guys just started here, you know, We Gon' Talk is like a show that branched off from the Jay Bari show. Just my 2 cents, you know, like a pretty much just like a soapbox kind of thing where I just talk about whatever's going on in the community or what's going on in the industry. And, you know what I mean, get these bars off. You know what I mean? So really and truly, we probably like, I want to say like about 70 episodes, 80 episodes with this joint, but I just rebranded it and restarted it. We gonna talk, you know, just instead of the Jay Bari show. I might bring back the Jay Bari show. Ice Queen Gaming, the Queen of Ice. Thank you for interrupting my intro. Appreciate the 7 months of being a Soldier First Class member. What is good, guys? Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Loud and clear. What is good with y'all, man? What is good? Hopefully everybody's having a good day. I know the week just kind of really began yesterday or Sunday, but hopefully you guys are keeping up or catching up with like college hoops. It's been a roller coaster over there. You know what I mean? Shout out to LSU. Shout out to the Huskies for both winning, you know, the NCAA championships. But what's good with y'all in the chat, man? I see you guys, the beautiful people in the chat. What is up? Iman the Rich Swag Lord. What's good, man? Mary Wilcox, what's up? My bad. I got my monitor here, my main monitor here, and then I have my secondary monitor here where all the chat and everything is at. One of these days I'm gonna get like a third monitor, but the third monitor is gonna be like my main gaming monitor. I'm gonna have these two, like, I don't know how I'm gonna situate it, but it's gonna get situated. Okay, it's gonna get situated. But yo, Brian East, what's good, man? Yo, Blackberry, what's up? Penn, what's good, man? Franco Tech, what is good? What is good? Yo, Kratos! Yo, Kratos99, what's good, man? Ice Queen Gaming, the Queen of Ice, what is up? Yo, Matt the Stampede, what's good, man? Good to see you in the chat. Yo, Chris Toast, what's good? Shout out to Chris Toast in the building. Hopefully everything is good with you guys. Hopefully everything. Yo, make sure y'all subscribe to Chris Toast too. She do a lot of gaming content. She be on that bicycle. You know what I mean? And gaming, I can't do that. I can't multitask like that. You know what I mean? So much respect to anyone that can do stuff like that. Like play a game and do something else. I can't do that, man. I gotta stay locked in. You know how people be like listening to like podcasts and all that stuff while they playing a game. I can't really do that. I can't do that shit. You know what I mean? My ears is like, all right, it's what I'm focused on. The other shit is what I'm focused. I'm all over the goddamn place. You know what I mean? But yo, shout out to Chris Toast. Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Mary Wilcox. Appreciate you coming through. Akira, what's good, man? Shout out to Akira in the building. Yo, Henry Het, what's good? What is good? Yo, Truth Serum. What is good? What is good? Yo, AC, what's good? Yo, Stone, shout out to my homegirl Stone. You know what I mean? Happy belated birthday, Stone, once again, or happy birthday once again. If you guys didn't wish Stone a happy birthday, make sure you wish Stone a happy birthday. Her birthday was on April 1st. Also, happy birthday or happy belated birthday to Luca as well. Luca's birthday was on the 3rd, so it was yesterday. So if you guys didn't say happy birthday to Luca, make sure you know, the bottom lip is all open, like, you know what I mean? To wherever she's at on YouTube or Twitter or wherever. And wish her a happy birthday. Also, happy birthday to my man Jazz. Yo, he had a very funny stream yesterday. You know what I mean? Happy birthday to my man Jazz as well, man. So a lot of April birthdays out here. April babies out here in the building. Yo, Stardust Sarah, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Dre Watson, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Dre in the building. You know what I mean? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Foxing around. I'm chilling with Austin. Yo, what's good, Foxing, man? You know what I mean? Yo, one day I'm gonna show you guys like the origin of that. You know what I mean? There's a dude, his name is like Kevin Claiborne. I think it's Claiborne, something like that. He's like a comedian. And there's this African kid that he's always like doing ad libs for. And he's like, no, I'm chilling with Austin. You know what I mean? But I know Foxing, his name is, you know, I know Foxing for a long time. Yo, Philip K, what's good, man? Philip Sin, what's good? Amon, what's good? Yo, Bird. Yo, shout out to my man Bird as well. It was Bird's birthday, so make sure y'all wish Bird a happy birthday as well, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, the April babies are out here. They April babies out here. They out here at the beginning of the goddamn month too, man. Crazy. Crazy. J. Lou, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through. Cloud Strife, what's good? Yo, Cloud, it's all time. It's all time. You got Blue Beetle want to be like Cloud. Now everybody want to be Cloud Strife. You get what I'm saying? Everybody want to be Cloud Strife now. Blue Beetle out here. You picked the right choice. You goddamn right. You picked the right damn choice. Who wouldn't? If you could conjure any goddamn weapon, who wouldn't put up a Buster Blade? You know what I mean? Who would have used a Buster Blade, man? It's the greatest weapon of all time. They even upgraded it and made it better. Jeez. Let me scroll down there. Yo, Chuck, what's good, Chuck? Shout out to my man Up Chuck Game in the building, plus on Block Boys. You know the vibes. Yo, shout out to my bro Chuck, man. Yo, Broken Saint, what's up, man? What's good? I see my boy Chuck getting busy in Tekken. The thing is, yo, Tekken, I downloaded Tekken for the charity event that they did, Stone and Chuck, just in case, like, if they was gonna need like somebody to commentate. But I was like, yo, I thought about it, I was like, yo, yeah, these lobbies ain't good. So, you know what I mean? It'll be pointless for me to come up in there because it's gonna be a much longer time for them to wait. So right after that event, I deleted that shit again. You know what I mean? Just to free up my my external. You know what I mean? Cause I still download and play PS4 games. I gotta download Soul Calibur because I know they're gonna be hosting like a Soul Calibur open lobby this weekend. You know what I mean? And free you guys up in some Soul Calibur real quick, then do what I go back to what I was doing. Listen, y'all about to get washed up in that Soul Calibur. I'm letting y'all know that, bro. You know what I mean? All y'all veteran Soul Calibur players. I mean, play Soul Calibur. This. Y'all about to get your ass beat real quick. Y'all about to get humbled real quick. And I ain't play that game in a minute too. But one thing I know, I'm gonna humble you guys. You guys are gonna get your ass mixed up. I know that. Press a button or wake up. See what happens. You guys want to get your ass. Listen, I'm not even joking around. You about to get your ass beat thoroughly. I mean, thoroughly. You about to get your ass beat. You know what I mean? Y'all about to get your ass. Listen, let me shut up so I can get more people to come through in that lobby. Real talk. You know what I mean? Because the more I talk, you know what I mean, people might get a little intimidated. Like, oh shit, this motherfucker talking. Let me shut the fuck up. Yo, Persona, what's good, bro? Yo, Persona, what's good, my G, man? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Jeff B Gaming, what's good, Jeff B Gaming? I ain't see you in a minute, man. Yo, Wavy, what's good? Some dude with that weird wielded the Buster Sword. He got shot to death. Who? You gotta send me the link or something. Nobody that wields a Buster Sword, Buster Blade, whatever you want to call it, it's a sword. You know what I mean? It's catching L's or dying. Yo, Michael Kissoon, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through. What is up? Let me scroll on up here. You know what I mean? Yo, Stone and Chuck is fighting. You know what I mean? All I gotta say when it comes to Soul Calibur, don't be, you know what I mean, Motherfuckers be out here doing some negative shit or some wild shit. Then they want to spam the super button. That shit does not work over here. It might work with the bums that you playing against, but that shit is not gonna work over here. I'm letting y'all know that right now. I be seeing y'all Tekken 7 clips. Thank God I'm off Twitter, so I don't have to see no more Tekken 7 clips. God damn. How much times do you guys gonna just press rage art? You know what I mean? And then y'all want to talk about y'all want to improve. Stop pressing the goddamn rage art button. Rage drive is better than rage art. Learn that shit. And then you can go up a level. Shit's crazy. God damn, man. I'm seeing people post up their matches like, yo, look what I did there. Look what just press the rage art button. Jesus, yo. Maybe I should get back into Tekken. Mix y'all up with some Julia real quick. And get frustrated and change your character up. You know what I mean? This shit is crazy. I don't know what the fuck going on out with y'all niggas. Man, there's no way y'all been playing these games for all these goddamn years and still playing like that. There's no way. I'm sorry. Somebody got to tell y'all, yo. Somebody got to tell y'all. There is no way that y'all are playing these games for all these years and still doing shit like that. Not knowing a combo. What is going on? Who have you been playing against? You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers go up in these Twitter spaces like, yo, I've been playing competitive back on the PS2. Then I see y'all online. I'm like, who were you playing competitively? Your brother? Your cousin? You stayed in the house? Shit crazy. Yo, let me chill, yo. Let me shut up, man. April 3rd. Oh, my fault. April 3rd is gone. Let me chill, yo. This shit is wild out here, boy. I don't know what the hell going on, man. But anyways, yo, I appreciate you guys coming through, man. It's going to be a nice little fun little topic today. You know what I mean? Just playing along with some of the things that we spoke about on What's Up PlayStation Podcast. If you guys missed that, definitely go and check out What's Up PlayStation Podcast on YouTube. Don't miss that. I will be having some of the shorts up, shortly. It's just these last 2 days have been very, very busy for me. Personally, just with work and all that stuff. You know, closing day, the day after closing, a lot of emails, a lot of meetings and stuff like that. Where right now I'm still working right now, but you know, I kind of got like a break. So I was like, you know what? Let me start up the stream. Let's get everybody in here. We just vibe out real quick, and then go from there. But yeah, What's Up PlayStation Podcast was a great episode yesterday, and hopefully you guys tuned in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You know what I mean, as much as we did doing it. You know what I mean, for April 1st. But he said, "Damn Bird, your command grabbed." What happened with Bird, man? We don't do combos. We do command grabs only. Yo, I respect it. I respect it. You know what I mean? I definitely respect it, yo. You know what I mean? Yo, first to 100 against Stone. Man, yo, Chuck, yeah. I saw Stone did a combo with Lily. I was like, okay, Stone. I got a whole bunch of like Tekken 7 content. It's just I probably like privated it or deleted those videos. I did upload or I restreamed or reposted my Leroy. My Leroy is pretty sick in Tekken. You know what I mean? Even though they nerfed him, my Leroy was on point, to be honest with you. I was counter hitting people. But in Tekken, I play Steve. I play Julia. I really like Lydia as well. I think Lydia, she was OD. And also Leroy. You know, Leo too. I like Leo. But Leo is very similar to like Julia. You know what I mean? Stance cancels and, you know, stance combos and stuff like that. Mix-ups is crazy. You know what I mean? High low, high mids. But yeah, Julia, I always love Julia. But yo, Dre said your Leroy is Yo, Dre had a good Leroy too. But nah, mainly I don't think I ever played Dre Leroy. He was using Negan. Or the other dude. He said lying to the people. My Leroy was pretty sick, man. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? I think I got the highest rank with Leroy too before I stopped. But yo, appreciate you guys coming through, man. Yo, Dre, nobody care about who you play, man. All you do is hop kicks. Dre got no neutral. He does hop kick, wishing that shit hit. That's why he played Claudio. He know that range is crazy. Watch what if you guys ever play Dre in Tekken, yo, watch what he do. He's just gonna play Claudio. That's step right. He's gonna hop kick. That's all he's gonna do. That's all he gonna do. He's like, yo, fuck, I need to do else. Or it's either a hop kick or it's either the I think it's back two or down back two where he does like he does like a chop with Claudio. That's it. If you can survive those two moves, you good. Let me But what's good with y'all though, man? I appreciate you guys coming through once again. Like if you guys just to let you guys know, I did say in the last video where I spoke about Final Fantasy going gold, where on April 3rd I was just going to take a whole break from like Twitter, you know what I mean, for like a good like month or two, take a whole break from like Twitter, most social media sites that I'm on. I'm taking a break from that. Normally around this time I take a break anyway, like around March, April, also like in July. I've been doing this for like the last 4 years. I don't know if people caught on to that stuff. Like March, April, you know, see me on social media. July, you definitely don't see me on social media. For sure. There's no way I'm gonna be on social media in July for sure. But yeah, like when it comes to like Twitter and all that stuff, really and truly, I'm just tired of the disingenuous conversations and talks that people be having when it comes to Twitter. I was like, yo, I'm not trying to be a part of that bullshit. Going back, when I do come back into like Twitter and yo, Correll, what's good, man? When I do come back into like, you know, Twitter and all that stuff, going forward, if I'm having like a conversation with somebody with gaming, the prerequisite is going to be, did you buy or play Forspoken? If you ain't play that game, I don't want to talk to you about gaming. Especially these motherfuckers that be talking about gameplay and all this bullshit. You know what I mean? People be like, yo, gameplay. If you are a gameplay connoisseur and you skipped out Forspoken, stop lying to the people. Stop lying to the fucking people. You don't care about no gameplay. You know what I mean? It just suits your needs right now. Just lying to the people. That's what I'm sick and tired of, yo. Motherfuckers just lying to the people. You know what I mean? That's going to be the prerequisite now for me to engage in any gaming conversation. Did you play Forspoken? I'm talking about buying it. The retail version. If you did it, get the fuck out of my face. I'm not having a conversation with you. I'm not listening to you about gameplay. I'm not listening to you about the old school days of what you did when you had your pro run. I'm not listening to shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just be upset, man. You know what I mean? Where people be saying shit, it don't match up, man. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers be talking about COD. Imagine if I was ass at COD. You know what I mean? Imagine that shit. I'm out here just like, yo, COD, yo, man. Activision deal, yo, man, blah, 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 yo, man, blah, blah, blah. And then you play me and I'm just like, bottom of the leaderboard every goddamn game. Yo, before I left Twitter, yo, my man Persona ain't played Halo in like a year. This man ain't played Halo in like a year. The last time I think Persona played Halo is when we played Halo. The last time I played Halo Infinite, I was on a little ass laptop like this, playing that shit. And you got people that play that game all goddamn day, hype up Game Pass to play it, even though it's free to play. Halo event, Halo night. How many goddamn Halo nights are you participating and you're not getting better at the goddamn game? This shit crazy. This shit is crazy. These motherfuckers be having Halo night, Halo weekend for every weekend. And how you still bad? It don't add up. I don't know what's going on, bro. Yo, I can't put 1,000 hours in a game and I'm ass. There's no way that's happening. Like, what are you playing? What are you doing? Are you trying to learn the game? Are you just the shooting? Just the shoot? You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, how you have all the experience, he still ass. It don't add up. Somebody that don't play the shit, come up in there and mop you up. No wonder these motherfuckers don't post no gameplay. I see it. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Yo, Chuck Dre, Persona. You know what I mean? I'm like, if I go up like, yo, Chuck, I want to play you in Dragon Ball Fighters right now. This man Chuck got almost like 2,000, probably 1,500 hours in Dragon Ball Fighters. And if I play Chuck right now and I'm just out here. Who is interrupting my monologue? Yo, Persona, appreciate the 24 months being a soldier first class. He said, free. Yo, Cyber Dragon, appreciate the 23 months of being a soldier first class. Remember, he said, what up, chat? What up, mods? We gonna talk podcast. What is good, man? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You know. Yo, Chuck, appreciate the 24 months. Being a soldier first class member, man. Appreciate it, man. He said free 99. Free. You know what I mean? Free. Crazy. Listen, I know not everybody's great. I'm not the greatest gamer at all either. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm talking shit and all that stuff now, but there's games that, you know what I mean, I get washed up in. But the games that I'm good at, or if I'm claiming that I'm good at, you're not washing me up in that. You know what I mean? We gonna contest. Caleb Kaiser with the 24 months of being a soldier first class member. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? Yo, Damien, what's up, man? Yo, Chips, what's good, man? Turks, what's up? It's just where I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, yo, either what you're saying is not matching up. And that's the main gist too of just me just taking a break from Twitter. It's like a lot of things what people are saying is just not matching up. Like, just be honest. You know what I mean? Just be honest with the people. Stop making up these claims or whatnot. Like, it's okay, man. It's okay. Yo, Stone, appreciate the $4.99 iPhone user. Exposed. Stone is exposed. She's an iPhone user. Exposed. He said, I got more gameplay than people who call me fake gamer. But anyways, yo, Stone, it's your birthday month. You got to chill. Stone, you got to chill. Yo, Stone one of them nice savages. You know what I mean? You know people that be nice, but they savage? Yeah. They give you a compliment, but then they shoot you down at the same time. That's what Stone be doing, bruh. You know what I mean? Damn, she just took a shot right there with that super chat. Sheesh. Appreciate it though, Stone. her ass ain't nice. Hey, listen, I ain't see. I mean, oh my bad. Did I go there? Oops. I was trying to say a joke. Don't get me canceled. You know what I mean? Shit crazy, man. Yo, Wolfgang, what's up, man? He said, I'm going to turn Stone into a true fighter in Tekken. She going to mop the floor. As she should. As she should. She using Lily. She just going to snake edge people. Stone, forget what Chuck showed you. I think it's down back 4. Or, yeah, down back 4 or something like that with Lily. And let's launch people that way. Then go into the combo that he showed you. You're going to be good to go. You're going to win about 50 of your matches. 50% of your matches doing that. That's all Lily players do anyway. It did that slow ass sweep. Snake edge you. You know what I mean? But let's get into the show, man. Let's start the show, man. Once again, guys, I appreciate you. But yeah, like out of respect, like I told you guys on the last video that I was going to be taking a break on Twitter. So if you guys don't see me on Twitter or whatnot, that's because I'm not on Twitter. You know what I mean? I deactivated my account for like 30 days or 12. It was 12 months I deactivated for. But I'm gonna most likely like 30 days, probably like 2 months. A lot of gaming too, man. You know what I mean? I just want to just be at peace. You know what I mean? With my mindset, where it's just like some people, I don't want to have a conversation with you. I don't want to talk to you. Let's keep it in the stack. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want you in my DMs. I don't want to conversate with you. Sometimes I get like that, man, where I just want to be on my isolated self. You know what I mean? That's why some of my relationships ain't work out. They ain't understand. It's like, yo, damn, you just want the day to yourself? Yes, I do. Is that okay? No, it's not okay. I want to cuddle. I'm just looking like, I don't think this is going to work. This is going to work. If you do this one day, you're going to do this on day 368. You're going to do this on day 2000. I don't think it's going to work. Let me chill. Let me chill out. But nah, man, that's just pretty much what it is, man. You know what I mean? People be like, yo, they be DMing me about RPGs. Can I get some tips about what RPGs I should buy? You tell them what RPGs you should buy. Yo, Chuck, appreciate it. And they don't buy none of the RPGs. The fuck? What am I clicking and clacking for? On Twitter, responding to your DM about, can you suggest RPGs, but then you don't play none of this shit. You don't buy none of this shit. You know what I mean? Shit don't make no goddamn sense. You know what I mean? It's right now, I just don't want to be bothered with it. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing more than that, to be honest with you. It's that simple. Yo, but Chuck, man, appreciate the $4.99 iPhone user. He said, I learned more in a week than people learned since 2017 in Tekken. That shit crazy, yo. That shit crazy. I see my man Chuck posting up some clips and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Appreciate him sharing all that. You know what I mean? Playing that Lars. I always thought Lars was like a cool character. He always had like swag. But I don't really hear the greatest things from it when it comes to like competitive play. But if you're having fun, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? That's all the fuck that matters. It doesn't matter about a tier list. Out here having fun. You know what I mean? But yeah, how you do that, Chuck? Maybe you sat in the training room. Maybe you did the tutorial. Maybe you just took the time to learn the goddamn game. You know what I mean? Shit, it's a simple process, people. You know, every time when I hear people talk about fighting games, they be like, yo, they be mad intimidated by fighting games. Like, yo, I don't buy fighting games because I don't want to do this, and it takes so much to learn. It's no different than any other game, man. You got motherfuckers playing Resident Evil 4 right now, doing mad runs. I'm on like my 4th run right now in the Resident Evil 4. You know what I mean? Just learning the game ins and out, because I want to do like the S plus stuff. You know what I mean? But right now I'm just having fun because now I have the infinite rocket. I have the Tommy gun or whatever they call it, the Chicago sweeper. You know what I mean? I just upgraded that with the infinite bullets. So I'm just having mad fun in the game right now before I go back to like serious mode playing the game. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's no different than any of those games. Just go through the paces and learn. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you're going to need the experience too. So you learn all that shit, then you got to play people. You got to go to rank. You know what I mean? And learn how to play when you get people at the same skill level. But I never understood that stuff when it came to, you know, people's gripes and stuff with fighting games. Just no different than you playing God of War. You learn that shit. Yo, Blue Mustang, what's good, man? Appreciate you know, you rejoining the ranks of Social First Class for 24 months, by the way. Woo. You know, so I see a lot of people complain about The Last of Us 1 being re-released, but not complain about Resident Evil 4 being re-released. Am I missing something? Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil 4 is one of those games where it don't matter how many times you re-release it, people is going to keep buying it and playing it. Like me beating a remake, like I really realized, like, yeah, I see why people want Resident Evil 4. It's a great game. It's an amazing game. You know what I mean? Regardless of how many times it re-released, but it's no different than The Last of Us. I think The Last of Us is a better game overall. I like Resident Evil 4 gameplay better than Last of Us 1. Because yeah, Resident Evil, I like what you could do to these zombies and things like that. You know what I mean? The knife and it's fun and all that. Certain things I like better than Last of Us though. Like, you know what I mean? Feeding the stealth kills and feeding somebody out, and I just think that's better. It feels better in Last of Us. But overall, set pieces, story, characters, I think Last of Us is better in every single way than Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4, I like Leon. I thought Ashley was better. She was less annoying in the remake than in the original game when I played it. But I didn't really care about the story. You know what I mean? I don't really give a fuck about that shit. Yo, Last of Us, when I play Last of Us, I don't skip nothing. I've beat Last of Us like about 10 times, probably even more than that. I don't skip nothing. To this day, I don't skip nothing with Last of Us. Resident Evil 4, I beat the game one time. I'm out here, you know what I mean, playing on the other playthroughs. I'm just skipping shit. I'm not even doing like no time runs or nothing. I'm just skipping shit. I don't really give a fuck about the story. Gameplay is great though. But that goes back to what I've been saying about how people are not really being honest when it comes to, oh, they care about gameplay, story, second or third or whatnot. If you did that, you'd be playing Forspoken. It comes full circle in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? You full of shit. Once again, stop lying to the fucking people. Full of shit. You know what I mean? Yo, Jay just got a button mash. Who button mashing out here? Listen, sometimes there ain't nothing wrong with button mashing. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta be smart with your button mashing. You know what I mean? You have the button mashers that just, they don't give a fuck. They just like, I'm doing a move, so they doing that. But then there's certain moments where you got to button mash sometimes, but you know what I mean? Like we try to get a combo in. There's certain combos like say in Street Fighter, like my timing ain't gonna be like, you know what I mean? There's one part in the combo where I gotta be like this with the triangle button. You know what I mean? Just like, oh, I got that. Now I can go to the other one. You know what I mean? Or sometimes when you're waking up and you just mashing. You know what I mean? You gotta strategically mash. Nothing wrong with that. Yo, Macho, what's good, bro? You know what I mean? Appreciate you coming to Yo Strangers of Paradise. I love that game, man. Platinum that thing up. You know what I mean? I like the hell out of that game. Like that's another game right there. It's not critically acclaimed or nothing like that, but yo, I had a great time playing it. Gameplay fun as hell. You know, story wise, if you like Final Fantasy 1, you're gonna like this one. You know what I mean? Is it a little bit over the top with certain things? Absolutely. But overall, it comes together. I'm like, yeah, this game, yeah, I'm really digging it. I'm liking it. I like it a lot. You know what I mean? Yo, J Wags, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get into it, guys. Trust issues. Let's get into it. Let's talk about this supposed well, not matter of fact, let's get into E3 first before we get into the whole PlayStation thing. I just want to give my another 2 cents about E3. Let me shut this thing off real quick. I want to give my 2 cents about E3, and then I'll shut the hell up about E3 again. You know what I mean? Shout out to Geoff Keighley. That's my guy right there. Shout out to Jeff Keighley, man. Out here promoting Summer Game Fest, which he should. I got a lot of respect for Jeff Keighley. You know what I mean? Like, some of his shows is not the greatest in my opinion, but overall, I have a lot of respect for Geoff Keighley. I feel like, you know what I mean, the way how he puts the industry on a map, put the industry on a map, is great. You know what I mean? You have this consolidated show where people can go to and get gaming information, announcements and things like that, and awards or whatnot within the industry and the fans and all that. So big shout out to Jeff Keighley and all the things that he's been doing throughout the years. But before I get into Jeff Keighley, let's talk about E3. So E3 is officially ended, has officially been canceled, according to the ESA themselves. So E3 is no more. E3 is no more. E3 is gone. It's out of there. Finito. What my man Chuck be saying? Avita Jerky, whatever. Yo, if you guys don't know Chuck, Chuck be hilarious, bro. He be like, I don't know if he do it no more. Maybe he's much nicer now. But yo, when he about to like win in a fighting game, he be like, yo, goodbye. The funny thing, we had like a emote for Chuck. Let me see if I still have that joint. I can show y'all. It was an emote of Chuck where he's just like, goodbye. That was like one of the first emotes we did for like the online arcade. Let me see if I still got that joint. TOA. No. Yeah, I might not have it. Let me see, download part 1. Oh, I might not have it. I think I do have it in Discord though. I think I do have it in Discord. Hopefully. Oh yeah, see, I do have it in Discord. So it's in Discord. So let me share something real quick. Let me post something real quick in Discord so y'all can see the come up. Well, I'm gonna do it one more time. Boom. Share it. So Discord. Let me pull it up in Discord, yo. Right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there. Goodbye. That was that man tagline, bro. Yo, Gian, what's good, bro? You know what I mean? Like, goodbye. Yo, that jump be hilarious, bro, because there's times where we be having matches and no, he's just like, goodbye. I'm like, that jump used to trigger me, boy. Well, I had to put that jump there like as a thing with Chuck, man. That jump was hilarious as hell. But let's move it along. Yo, E3 is done. E3 is gone. It is canceled this year, 2023. So one of the main things they're saying here that they didn't garner enough interest for when it comes to like publishers or the industry, or for them to even have a show for E3 this year. But everybody, you already know that information. You already know that stuff. I'm not gonna repeat anything like that. We spoke about it in What's Up PlayStation. I'm pretty sure people had spaces and all that stuff on there. My angle is how, as gamers, all of a sudden E3 is like the most hated thing in the world. You know what I mean? That is my angle. You know what I mean? That's where I always thought it was like a little bit weird. You know, me and Persona, we had debates on this. Me and Sick, we had back and forths. Many people I had back and forth. So there's like, you know what I mean? It's like all because PlayStation is no longer a part of E3. You know, E3 was just all of a sudden just trash now. You know what I mean? But the only reason why I didn't really, participate with people calling E3 trash and E3 is done and all that stuff is because I knew once, let's say, I know this is like a what if situation. If PlayStation were to like, oh, we're coming back to E3, all those E3's trash and E3's dead is going out the window. You know what I mean? It's just going to look more idiotic, anybody saying anything like that. So my whole angle was always like, why all of a sudden there's so much hate towards E3 as a gamer perspective? As far as someone, it comes to like the businesses and all that stuff, perfectly understandable. The ESA and their rules and guidelines, perfectly understandable. I never understood that. I understand that perfectly. But in my eyes, like E3 was always something like a goal that I always wanted to go to and attend. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, PlayStation not being a part of E3, I'm not going to attend no E3 for sure. But it's always something in the back of my mind. It's like, yeah, it's one thing I would definitely like to go to because, yeah, I want to be around, other gamers, or I want to play other games at the show floor and things like that. So I never really understood the whole E3's ass now or E3 sucks. Yeah, E3 sucks because PlayStation's not there. But now when I see people talking about E3 and all that stuff, everybody's like, yo, yeah, good riddance and this, that. I'm like, where is that coming from? How did you get there at good riddance? What have E3 done to you? You know what I mean? Some of the best gaming events has happened at E3. In my personal opinion, 2016, legendary. You know what I mean? Legendary E3 event. One that PlayStation was at, but legendary E3 event. You know what I mean? So I never really understood the hate of people disliking E3 all of a sudden. But I did understand it, just because PlayStation ain't there. But I saw it heavily. I see a lot of videos, people like, the RIP E3s and, they're pouring out the bottles. And I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? Just a year ago, your goals and aspirations was to head to E3. The fuck, E3 is trash now. I never understood that shit. You know what I mean? Like that was always my angle. And my angle with all the debates and, back and forth that I ever had with people was, yes, E3 is not that important or relevant because of PlayStation in my eyes, in my opinions. But at the end of the day, if whatever contract agreement the ESA and PlayStation worked out, and let's say PlayStation's like, yeah, we're back at E3 in 2024. You know what I mean? All that E3's trash bullshit on if PlayStation do have a trash show, I mean, you gotta be honest, but all that E3 trash talk is out the window. You know what I mean? The main reason it's trash, the people's coming back there. So that's why I never really hug on to that sentiment that other people had. I was just like, all right, PlayStation not gonna be there. I would like PlayStation to be at E3 because competition wise, I feel like as a competitor in the market of gaming, you don't want to have a whole week where your competitors is getting all the conversations and talk. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Do I think PlayStation need E3? Absolutely not. I don't think PlayStation needs E3 at all. PlayStation can do their own thing. They can do their state of plays and still have the same type of success. I always just look at it from an old school perspective, like, yo, you competing with the other platforms. Other platforms are in this presence in some type of way. I feel like you should be there as well. I have the same sentiment when it came to like Microsoft and Xbox, when it came to like Tokyo Game Show. If you are competing in this market in Japan or whatnot, you shouldn't be skipping no Tokyo Game Shows. You should always have a show. That's always been my sentiments. That's always been my, my argument. And same thing applies with like PlayStation. You know what I mean? It's not like switch up because it's PlayStation. Same shit applied. But I do understand all the sentiments. I do understand all the arguments. But yeah, it to me, this sucks. This is horrible news because as a gamer, one of my goals was to, you know, attend a E3 event. You know what I mean? And the fact that this is canceled, you know what I mean? 2024, I don't think it's looking good for 2024. You know what I mean? The new thing might be, yo, the goal is to go to Summer Game Fest, because Summer Game Fest is pretty much E3 now. You know what I mean? Because Summer Game Fest, they also have their show floor. They also do their thing on show floors as well. Last year, they had a whole show floor. They had Street Fighter 6 there. They had other games. I know Street Fighter 6 was definitely there because that was one of the big games. You know, people went to the Summer Game Fest, like Maximilian, you know, all the other fighting game content creators. They went to Summer Game Fest that lived in Cali so they can play Street Fighter. The same effect that typically E3 has. You know, people will attend there, you know, especially when they open it up to the public. People would attend there so they can play those games on the show floor. You know what I mean? If they get to one of those events or conferences, same thing. You know what I mean? So when I see Jeff Keighley, you know, attacking E3, I get it. I understand. You know what I mean? He's gonna, you know, lift up his platform, you know, what he does as he should. But at the end of the day, your show is no different from anything that E3 has produced or done. You know what I mean? You're just probably coming in probably at a cheaper market value because you're not as well known or not as big as what the ESA have produced throughout the years of E3. It's something kind of new. You know what I mean? So if you were to have a show floor, your thing, you're not going to charge the same as what the ESA is doing because it's a much smaller show. But eventually, you will get to that point. Who is interrupting my thought pattern? Yo, shout out to my man Unicron, man, for the 20 months of being a Soldier First Class member. Appreciate it, bro. He said, yo, Horizon Forbidden West DLC, aka Burning Shore. That's all I have to say. Have a good night, gamers. Yo, yeah, Horizon is looking wonderful, beautiful. I'm loving it. Like, is it Burger King? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Who does that? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Is that Burger King? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Whoever, if it's Burger King on one of them shits, y'all know. Oh, that's McDonald's? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Okay, McDonald's. Yo, MJ, what up, man? You know what I mean? Horizon, that's how I feel about Horizon. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. You know what I mean? Yeah, like before I left Twitter, you know, a lot of people, you know, they was out here talking about how that's CGI and all that stuff. But like I said, one thing with me, like, yo, I take gameplay, I take gaming very seriously sometimes. And yo, I'm gonna make a game look good, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Where people was like, nah, this is CGI. Look at this, look how this animation look. I was doing the same thing in Forbidden West. I had to, you know, retweet that gameplay real quick. But yeah, when it comes to Jeff Keighley and his showcase and all that stuff, at the end of the day, eventually you will get that big. Eventually you will get to that plateau where you're as big as something like E3. You know what I mean? Especially if you have all these publishers and everybody coming, and then you're gonna have to negotiate contracts. You know what I mean? Oh, you want a show floor? The show is much bigger now. The venue is much bigger now. I gotta ask more money. And I feel like that's something that's going on here with the ESA. It could be other policy things as well. And I'm not saying that it might not mean just be like a monetary thing, but I feel like that was the case here that's going on with E3, because at the end of the day, they wasn't showing up for you know, the conferences, but they also wasn't putting their games out there on the show floor. You know what I mean? Nintendo wasn't really at E3 in the beginning like that. Well, they wasn't at the beginning, but they kind of left E3 to do their own little treehouse events. But normally Nintendo would have a big show floor. They would have a big show space. You know what I mean? Because I remember how we used to always compare like the show floors, you know, back in the console war days and stuff like that. We'd be like, look at the show floor. The PlayStation show floor is bigger than the Xbox show floor, or the Xbox show floor is bigger than, you know, we always talk about the show floor, stuff like that. And I think, like, you know, some of the pricing or what they're asking for probably had people deviate a little bit from it. And Nintendo is one of those people because they always had a show floor. Xbox always had a show floor. You know what I mean? All these other companies always had a show floor, but now they're pulling away from the show floor as well. It's one thing to not have a conference there, but also at the show floor where you have all, tens of thousands of gamers or press coming to play your game. You know what I mean? That tells me business wise something contractually didn't work out between them. But at the end of the day, I don't fault Jeff Keighley for what he's doing. You know what I mean? Get your hype, get your stuff. Hopefully Summer Game Fest is great. You know what I mean? Because when we spoke about it on Whoops, he was like, this is going to be one of the biggest Summer Game Fests ever. You know what I mean? And I get that you got to hype up your show. I get that you got to, do what you got to do. But to me, yo, it's me, baby. Appreciate the 9 months of being a Soldier First Class member. Say E3 can still be a thing and be great if they do it every 2 to 3 years, like the Olympics, since games take too long to develop. I mean, E3 is much more than just like, okay, yeah, it's about games overall, but they're selling other things as well. You know what I mean? You might have indie developers that's talking to other publishers or want to showcase their games that, trying to get, published by other people. It's a business venture kind of thing that's going on in E3. You know what I mean? It became more like a, gamer, media type thing. Much more, later on in the years and, in the early 2000s and all this stuff, or even now, or the gamers now. But E3 is definitely more for like pushing like development and, retail. Like, yo, I got this coming. You know what I mean? Make sure you lock up some contracts to get these games in the stores, how much you're going to be paying for these stores. And, you know what I mean? But, these companies made it into something where they can also sell to the gamer as well with having these conferences every year. So I get where you're coming from with the whole, every 3 years, but you can have a showcase every year. You know what I mean? Games is always in development. But yeah, I just hope Jeff Keighley's showcase is very successful. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully PlayStation is one of those people that's there at the show. And I know that sounds biased as hell, real talk. But yo, if PlayStation not there, like yo, your show is mid. I'm sorry, it's mid. You know what I mean? Yo, it took PlayStation just to have a little teaser announcement of like factions of showing a fucking concept art to like get some engagement in these goddamn shows. Jeff Keighley was using Naughty Dog, you know what I mean, to sell his show. Naughty Dog went over there and gave you a trailer for The Last of Us Part 1 and spoke a little bit about the factions, and he used that to sell the show to keep people there. It was the last thing announced. PlayStation property, PlayStation IP. PlayStation needs to be. If PlayStation says that, yo, we ain't gonna be there at Summer Game Fest, then, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna tune in, I'm gonna watch, but I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to, if you want that, PlayStation better park their ass up in that goddamn Summer Game Fest. You can't be talking about you got the biggest show in the world, you know what I mean? And PlayStation not there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look at you funny. Real talk. PlayStation better be there. You know what I mean? You better have something that's gonna be. You gotta have some oomph in that motherfucker. You gotta have some oomph, some hot sauce on that. You gotta have some spices on that motherfucker. You talking about your show gonna be the biggest show ever? But nah, much respect to Jeff Keighley, man. Like I said, I love what he's doing for the game industry. I love what he do for gamers, having this consolidated show. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, when this joint first got announced, it was all over the goddamn place. This Summer Game Fest was all over. It was like, tune in the whole summer. This week you're gonna get this. This month you're gonna. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? The hell are you doing? Have a goddamn conference. Have a showcase. The fuck are you doing? Like, I gotta wait till 2 weeks to get what I have a goddamn show. Consolidate that motherfucker. Just like your student goddamn loans. You took out all them goddamn loans to get a journalistic degree. You know what I mean? Took out all them goddamn loans to get an English degree. Whatever goddamn degree. Consolidate them motherfuckers and pay one goddamn price. Consolidate your goddamn shows. It took him a year or 2 years to learn that, but he eventually got there. You know what I mean? And his Game Award show, that was pretty good too. I agree with Persona 100% on that. I thought the Game Award show was, as far as like announcements and stuff like that, it was like one of the best. And the pacing was really, really cool. But yo, RIP E3. Let's pour one for, oh no, let's not pour one. I was about to pour that shit too. Let's pour one for E3. You know what I mean? But we'll see you next year, hopefully. You know what I mean? Hopefully the Wups boys can be at E3. You know what I mean? We can get up in there, get some E3 passes. Talk to these developers. See all these Xbots that we got beef with that claim there's no PlayStation podcasts. You know what I mean? And we go from there. That's another thing that, I saw on Twitter before I left too. This motherfucker Kid Smooth. The audacity of this motherfucker. No PlayStation podcast. You talking about PlayStation? This motherfucker have a podcast called Planet Xbox. Planet Xbox. Planet Xbox. This motherfucker have a show called Planet Xbox, and he have PlayStation topics in this motherfucker. In a title. How dare you? How dare you go on Twitter and type up that bullshit on my PlayStation podcasts, and you have a whole planet of Xbox, and the main shit you be talking about is PlayStation. How dare you? You got a podcast called We Bleed Green. The shit is called We Bleed Green. Now you tell me, when you see a title like that or a name of a podcast like that, what the fuck you think they're gonna be talking about or supposedly talking about? All these Xbox podcasts be having PlayStation topics in their fucking titles. How the fuck you get to PlayStation podcasts and talking about Xbox? Some of these PlayStation podcasts that you're talking about ain't even PlayStation podcasts. They are PlayStation centric YouTubers, but they don't have PlayStation podcasts. It's a different thing. The title of their podcasts ain't called PlayStation this, PlayStation that. They be having their own names like 60 Frames No Lag, The Round Table. Yes, they're more PlayStation centric, but they're not PlayStation podcasts. They're not titled Planet Xbox, Xbox 2, We Bleed Green, Pro Xbox Pod. These motherfuckers be having Pro Xbox Podcast. That's the title of the podcast. Pro Xbox Podcast. RDX, Real Deal Xbox. And they have PlayStation topics. Then you're going to fix your lip. Mess your goddamn keyboard up with your greasy finger to type up PlayStation podcasts. All they do is talk about Xbox. You out your goddamn mind, man. What the hell is going on, man? This is the shit that y'all listen to and love about it when it comes to Twitter. Y'all entertain them bullshit. Yeah, Smooth, that's my guy. That's my man. But I can't be entertaining Smooth bullshit for 12 years, for 10 years. It gets annoying. You know what I mean? I when it comes to Kiss Moon, I need to recharge. Every week, yeah, I be seeing some dumb shit. I can't respond to every goddamn dumb shit. It takes a toll on you. You get older, start getting graves and shit. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, man. Let's entertain this bullshit. Shout out to the people that shouted out What's Up PlayStation podcast, by the way. You know what I mean? We don't have no Xbox topics or news on What's Up PlayStation podcast. Anybody that wants to believe the lies or whatever they disbelief or whatever the fuck they don't want to believe. You know what I mean? Been doing that show for like 2.5 years, 2 years. I haven't had not one Xbox topic. Do we talk about Xbox and certain things? You have to, because sometimes there's going to be some comparisons here and there. You know what I mean? It's a major competitor, or it's certain things that the other platform is doing. Reason why you like this specific platform. Some of those things are unavoidable. And I mean, when people go into this mindset of, oh, let me go into a PlayStation podcast and they don't mention Xbox not one time. So what fairyland are you living in? The fuck? What kind of pixie dust you just snorted? How was that possible? Shit crazy. You know what I mean? There's gonna be one time a motherfucker gonna mention Xbox. Huh? You can't even show a trailer. You know what I mean? With some of these games without Xbox popping up in the motherfucker. Are you gonna dink the PlayStation podcast too? Oh look, Xbox! I saw Xbox in the trailer. No shit. Motherfuckers is dumb, man. It's a big difference when you have a title of Xbox whatever. Motherfuckers be having, we only talk about Xbox podcasts. But they got Jim Ryan says this, or they have PlayStation 5 did this. The PlayStation version of this didn't do this. In their goddamn title. The fuck are you complaining about? And when you get to those PlayStation topics in an Xbox podcast, that's when the super chats rip. That's why they do it. I see it all the time with these Xbox 2s, Xbox factors. We bleed green, Planet X. When they get to that PlayStation topic, because when they speak about PlayStation is never in fact, it be the dumbest takes. The PlayStation fan that's listening or whoever is like, I got it. That was wrong. Let me put this $2.99 this motherfucker. Oh, you said VR is trash? Oh, hell no. They might ignore the $2.99, so let me do the $20 and put the $20 in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And that's how they get you. I know, because I fell for the traps with some of these podcasters. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Let me put this $20. Let me put this $50 in here. Like, you know, yeah, we buy games and we can dump $50, $100 in your super chat. Huh? You Xbox motherfuckers been saving money all goddamn year since 2017, 2018. Game Pass, dollar this, but you can't even super chat these motherfuckers in your own Xbox centric podcast. Goddamn shame. You know what I mean? I understand the PlayStation Nation. We out here buying games. We buying $70, $60, $50 games. You Xbox motherfuckers, y'all saving Game Pass with $1, right? You ain't buying shit, right? But you go into your own podcast, your own people, you can't even donate $5. Oh my, hit the like button. Let me chill. Don't cancel me, y'all. Don't cancel me. Huh? Don't cancel me, man. Let me chill. What I was talking about again? The foot dippers. Yo, True Bleed, what's up, man? Huh? My bad. When I look like this, I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking over here, my second monitor. My main monitor is right here. So I can. Oh, we was leading into the whole E3, right? PlayStation. We all know PlayStation is not going to be at E3. We don't know if PlayStation is going to be at the Summer Game Fest, but we got Jeff Grubb. Oh, Grubb Snacks. Oh, talk about Grubb Snacks. Oh, Grubb Snacks. Everybody up with me. Y'all remember that song? I was at Bug Snacks store. Oh, Bug Snacks. Oh, talk about Bug Snacks. Oh, Bug Snacks. Instead of Bug Snacks, we're going to call it Grubb Snacks. Oh, talking about Grubb Snacks. Jeff Grubb out here. Every goddamn year, Jeff Grubb, you do the same shit. Huh? You did the same goddamn thing every goddamn year. Okay? And the news people, they just eat it up. Hey, Grubb Snacks. Just eat it up. Like you fucking goldfish. Anybody like goldfish? Yo, Eric, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Eric in the building. That's my nephew. Eric, what's up? Tell everybody I say hi. Hopefully everything is good. Everything is all right. Oh yeah, y'all need to come over too. Play this VR. You know what I mean? Get some real VR. Where you don't gotta hook up your Oculus to my computer. But y'all like goldfish? Goldfish is the one snack that nobody like. You know what I mean? Like I don't like goldfish. I never did like goldfish. But I keep eating that motherfucker. I don't know why. That's Jeff Grubb. Well, no, that's not Jeff Grubb. I like Jeff Grubb. I don't know where I was going with goldfish. I was talking about snacks. And I just went on a tangent. I don't know where I was going to go. But goldfish, nobody liked that motherfucker. Your parents used to pack it with your school trip. Everybody that had a school trip, you had your own packed lunch instead of the school lunch. The people that had the school lunch, oh man, that was the struggle. That was me a couple of times. I had to eat that peanut butter and jelly. I devoured that shit. I ate that pudding. I took the beatings. I took the lashings. Where everybody had their cool Dungaroos and they sippy sips. You know what I mean? They Capri Suns. I had the school lunch at the school. But when I did get that school lunch made for me for that trip, goldfish was in that mug. I never liked it. I don't know my mom keep buying them joints. Goldfish. You know what I mean? But yo, we eat them joints up. You know what I mean? They even had the audacity to put extra cheddar in the motherfucker. And I'm still eating them. Like, you know what? I don't like this, but it's here. You know what I mean? I got it for $2 for $5. You know what I mean? I'm gonna eat this shit. Y'all probably got goldfish in y'all pantry right now. That shit probably 2 years old. Y'all probably got goldfish in y'all pantry right now, your cupboard, whatever it is. That shit probably 2 years old. That's chilling because you bought it on sale. Not doing nothing with it. One day I'm gonna eat it. Or if y'all got kids, y'all give it to the kids and watch PBS. Y'all messed up for that. Y'all parents out there, y'all messed up for that, man. Give them kids them goldfish and turn on PBS. Let them watch Arthur all day. Or Dora the Explorer. What were we talking about again? We just going off in tangents and shit. Oh yeah, we talking about Grubb Snacks. Jeff Grubb is saying here that PlayStation is doing a showcase in 2023, but they're going to be doing it before Summer Game Fest. Summer Game Fest is June 8th. Right? Let me scroll down. I know they have it in here. Okay, so here it is. E3 is dead and I killed it. Oh, damn. Damn. Yo, Chuck said, don't judge me, bro. Yo, Chuck, listen, yo, I know all the tactics, man. I know the tactics. Yo, back in our day, too, it was Teddy Grahams. I used to be a Teddy Graham connoisseur. You can't find Teddy Graham like that no more like that. You know what I mean? Very limited. The only Teddy Graham you probably find is the graham cracker one. They don't have the chocolate chip no more. They don't have the double fudge. Oh, the honey one. No, the honey one. Not the honey Teddy Graham. Y'all remember Teddy Grahams? Oh, the Slimer High C? Yo, bruh. You talking my language, mass produce. That Slimer High C used to go in. High C used to go in, bruh. You know what I mean? There was also a box juice. It had the rabbit on it. I forgot the name of it, yo. It was like the smallest joint in the world. And yo, I remember my mom bought me them joints. Like my mom bought it. And they were so small, but I took it to like a class trip. Bro, I took the whole thing. It was like 8 in there. They had the audacity to have 8 in the joint. It's like 8. Meanwhile, the high C, box is like this big. You know what I mean? High C was big. I forgot the name of the drink. It got a bunny on it. It was like a white bunny or rabbit. Damn, I forgot the name of the drink. It's super small. And I was like, yo, I downed them just. You know what I'm saying? Do we still buy box juices? What are we talking about again? Let's get back in here. Y'all trying to derail me. I know what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to get 2 hours out this goddamn show because y'all still at work or something. And y'all trying to delay me in the chat. It's not going to work. I'm on to y'all. Okay, I'm on to y'all. But he said, and now I'm going to honor it by holding it up weekend at Bernie's E3 style along Jeff Grubb's Summer Games Mess. Thank you to all of the Jeff Grubb Summer Games Mess partners for participating, whether you want to or not. Let's fucking go. So he's tweeting out here. That's kind of funny, no lie. He's tweeting out here, PlayStation Showcase is going to be ahead of it. It don't have a date here. So how he lines it up is PlayStation Showcase before Summer Game Fest, June 8th, Summer Game Fest, June 9th, and 10th, Jeff Keighley Days of Play. So the Days of Play is at the show floor, talk to the devs, all that stuff that, E3 will have like the following days. Jeff, that's the crazy thing. Jeff Keighley out here bashing E3 or saying E3 is whatever dead, but you are like, replicating E3 like 1 for 1. Then June 11th, we're going to have Xbox Bethesda Showcase and Starfield Direct, and then June 12th, Ubisoft Forward. But we ain't gonna focus on none of these shits here. We're gonna focus on the PlayStation side. If this is true, yo, Ben, what up? Big Daddy X, what's up, man? If this is true, which I hope it is true, PlayStation, if you're gonna have a showcase, you gotta come with it. You gotta come with it. You know what I mean? I do think that you should probably have like a show in this month or or in May, but we have to wait till June to get a whole bunch of announcements. Like games that I'm really anticipating and stuff like Stellar Blade. You know what I mean? I'm still thinking like, when is that game gonna release? You know what I mean? Now that we're in April, I doubt they're gonna be like, hey, Stellar Blade coming out in June or May. I doubt that. You know what I mean? But PlayStation been holding a lot of things close to their chest as of late. It's weird, in my opinion, but it has been working out. And mainly because those are bigger games, bigger titles and things like that. Like God of War. So I don't think you can do that with a game like Stellar Blade. You know what I mean? You got to showcase some more stuff. We got some cool trailers, but we need to have like a sit down with that game. I'm like, all right, here's how you play the shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, like PlayStation for sure. I feel like if they were to do this showcase, this have to be a E3 level showcase. This have to be a 2020 level showcase where you need the first party. First party needs to come out. I don't want to have a PlayStation showcase and it's all third party or third party deals. Yes, I know that's going to be important and stuff that they got to do, but we need to know what first party is doing. Even if it's early, we need to know. Like I know Ben Studios. I know they're creating a new IP. We need to know what the fuck that is. Not no concept art. Give me a teaser trailer or give me some early concepts or gameplay. Showcase that joint. Haven Studios, a studio that been talked up for 2 years, 3 years now. You know what I mean? With us text messages and texts and texts and texts and texts. We ain't even got one screenshot, one art, one trailer for this game. We need to know what the hell it is. You know, Deviation Games. Help us, Deviation Games. You're our only hope. I need to know what the hell you guys are doing. You know what I mean? Yo, this showcase that PlayStation supposedly having, yo, you better load all them joints in the chamber and let them things ring. Okay? Firewalk Studio, Sucker Punch. If it's Ghost 2, hey, tease that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Especially if it's like a sequel, tease that motherfucker. We need to see what's going on here. Spider-Man, I need to see that. Wolverine, I need to see that. Insomniac, I ain't too worried about Insomniac. You know what I mean? Naughty Dog. God bless your soul, Naughty Dog. I'm praying for you guys. You know what I mean? You put your shit on PC. We try to warn you. We warned you. We warned you. We warned you. You put your joint on PC. Now everything is a kerfuffle. Huh? Everything is a mess over there. We like to embrace the peace. We told you. Don't do it. Don't do it. You got to focus on all these other platforms, all these other SKUs and hardwares and GPUs and CPUs. Don't do it. Most of these dudes do not have the recommended specs. They don't have the high-end specs. They don't. Some of these dudes, they got this beast-ass GPU, but their CPU's ass. Outdated. The SSD's ass. Outdated. You know what I mean? We told you, we warned you. You try to label us as toxic. You try to label us as fanboys. Try to blacklist us. But we told you. A studio like that. Looking like a hot mess because of PC, not because of PlayStation. Huh? The PlayStation had you looking spectacular, immaculate. Huh? You put your shit on PC, all of a sudden, motherfuckers is questioning you. Is Naughty Dog the best PlayStation studio? Which is something that Ben spoke about 2 years ago. You know what I mean? This is why sometimes I take breaks from the gaming community. Because a lot of the stuff that people talk about in these podcasts today and what they do in these podcasts today, I've been did it. I've been spoke about it. So when I see people do shit, when I see people talk about shit, it's like deja. I'm in the fucking Matrix, man. I am Neo. I am Neo. I wish I had the sunglasses on me right now. It does be boring to me because I'm like, damn, I already spoke about this shit like 2 years ago, fully in depth. It took you 3 years, 2 years to catch up. It took you 3 years to do this shit. I just be bored. I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I ain't watching gaming content for 2 weeks. Let me go watch chiropractic videos and van life. I'm over here watching van life videos. I was talking to Chuck. I was talking to Dre and Persona. Yeah, I'm out here watching van life. How these people just lying to the people talking about they live in a van life. Everything I watch on YouTube is just deja vu to me. Like I've been there, done that, man. If you're going to do the shit that I do, if you're going to say the shit that I say, you got to be entertaining with it too. You know what I mean? You can't be boring out of this motherfucker. This is like boring motherfuckers, man. Huh? Boring. They going to get mad at me. They going to be tight. Like, oh, he likes Forspoken. Don't listen to him. He's a PlayStation fanboy. Jay Barry, he likes every PlayStation game. You know what I mean? He there's something wrong with that guy. That's what they gonna start saying this shit. Cause I'm cooking. Yo, Prime, what's good, man? Truth hurts. Huh? What I was talking about again? Forgot the fuck what I was talking about, man. But at the end of the day, like, oh yeah, the Naughty Dog thing. At the end of the day, it's like, yo, I remember on Whoops brought the discussion, best PlayStation studio. We had my man Cognito on there. That was like 2 years ago. Everybody was disagreeing with your boy too. I was like, Insomniac. Everybody disagreed. Everybody was saying Naughty Dog. Now all of a sudden they turned coat on Naughty Dog because of PC. The PC, not the PlayStation. The PC. You know what's funny when it comes to PC gaming and PC gamers? When something goes awry or something goes bad when it comes to the PC version of a game, they're not blaming the hardware. It's never the hardware. And rightfully so in certain situations. Like, why this hardware is beastly? Why is it struggling? It got to be the developer. It got to be something, right? Not disagreeing with that. But when it comes to the console, if a game doesn't run well, if a game has some hitches or issues, they always blame the hardware. It's, you know what I mean? The newest and greatest hardware be coming out. Let a PlayStation 5 game run a game 1080p, 60 frames, like Chia. Oh, they're not looking at the developer. Like, oh, why the developer is, doing their game at 1080p or what? They're not trying to get that reasoning, that understanding like they do with the PC games or the PC version of games. They simply bash the console that, the PlayStation 5 is ass, is weak. You know what I mean? If you do the same thing on the flip side with majority of these motherfuckers PCs, like, you can't blame the hardware of the PC. They're not even talking about their own PC. They're talking about Jimmy Two Left Feet to PC that got a 4090, you know what I mean, and an i3 CPU or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got the new GPU, but like, yo, but my CPU can't multitask. Not enough threads in the motherfucker. They want to blame the developer or some shit. It's I always find it weird or something when, you know what I mean? Like, yo, obviously developing for PC, majority of developers develop for PC, but it's also can be a hurdle as well because you got to concentrate, you got to focus focus on so many different SKUs of hardware or components. Not everyone is using the same CPU. Not everyone is using the same GPU. Not everyone has the same SSD. Not everyone has this. Not everybody has the same type of coolant. Not, you know what I mean? Like, it's always different variations and stuff when it comes to PC that you have to, and PC is not mainly focused on gaming. You know what I mean? Where with a console, everybody buy a PS5, you have the same APU, you have the same SSD, eternally, that, a developer can focus in and harness on. Not saying that PC development is hard, because I know motherfuckers going to twist my words and try to make whatever content out of it. But I'm just saying that things comes into play as far as why some of these games aren't properly optimized, why some of these games are running amok. It comes into play. That's why I can agree. You should blame the developer, but on the same side, when it comes to the console side of things, you don't want to blame the developer. You want to blame the hardware, because you don't console war. You're not toxic, but you're being toxic. Listen, pay attention to that shit, yo. Pay attention to that joint. You're gonna always see it. You know what I mean? When let a game perform badly on a console, you're gonna see these dudes bash the console instantly. They're gonna instantly bash the console. PC is a different thing. But back to the PlayStation showcase. Yeah, this showcase needs to hit. This showcase, they need to go. Everything needs to start firing. All the studios that's working on stuff, we should be knowing about it. All the first party studios, we should be knowing about it. Naughty Dog should be having factions, and their next project being I'm looking at a banger for sure. I know not everything is going to be announced as far as first party and all that stuff, but majority of the shit we should know. We're going into 3 years with these consoles. 3 years into these consoles. We should be knowing what's to be coming in the next year, 2 years, 3 years of these consoles. I don't understand how or why, when it comes to this generation, we don't know what the hell's going on from PlayStation. Your console's good. Your console's great. We're having a great time. I'm not disagreeing. This is a first world problem. I understand. But how we don't know what the hell's going on in the next 2 years from first person studio? Everything is an assumption. I don't like to assume. If you guys don't know, if you guys haven't caught on yet, I don't like to assume. I don't like to do what ifs. You know what I mean? Yeah, I might dabble or dibble right there in once in a while, but I really don't like to do any what ifs or anything like that. I don't like to assume. I like to have some type of facts. I like to have some type of structure. And then, we can go on from there. You know what I mean? But PlayStation, I hope the showcase is real. I hope it's true. But yeah, you got to come with it when it comes to first party. Yo, Vibes Worldwide, what's good, man? He said, "What's good, Bar? Can't wait for the showcase to drop." Yeah, I mean, yeah, we all there with you. We questioning why we ain't get one last year. The fact that we ain't get one last year, listen, you better come all out with this showcase. You better. It needs to be. And then I'm pretty sure, you're probably going to have some stuff there for Summer Games Fest as well. You're not going to leave Jeff Keighley hanging. I know that for sure. You know what I mean? Jeff Keighley have been a great asset to the PlayStation Nation when it comes to televising the PlayStation Nation. But we ain't looking for Jeff Keighley. We looking for you, PlayStation. You feel me? We want you. But yeah, I hopefully this is true. Hopefully Jeff Grubb is correct when it comes to this stuff. And yeah, we're definitely gonna see. We're gonna definitely see what's going on with it. But yeah, like I know Spider-Man. I know probably whatever Naughty Dog is doing is going to be shown. But I really want to see some stuff from the first party studios that we haven't heard from, like London Studios. What are you doing? Ben Studios, what new game are you working on? You know what I mean? Deviation. I know Deviation is not a first party, but I want to see what their game. It's too many text messages and blogs about what these guys are doing, or these studios are doing, but we haven't seen anything really concrete. Is that too much to ask for somebody that invested into your console? I don't think so. Trying to see what's going on, man. We're trying to see what's up. PlayStation, deliver, please. But yeah, hopefully it's true, man. Let me see what you guys are saying before I get up out of here. Yo, Chips and Sticks was good, man. He said, "Yeah, I wonder why they decided to do Silent Hill instead of part 1 of the remake project." Yo, you know what they gonna show? They gonna show what's that game that everybody was hyping up that thought was Silent Hill, but Abandoned. Imagine if that come up through, if that come back. Yo, Eric say, "Yo, honestly, I stopped using Xbox and I still haven't used PS4." Yo, Eric used to play on his Xbox heavy, and yeah, most likely they PC gamers now. Justin is more like the Switch. Justin play on PC too, but they be on that Minecraft crazy and that VR. I remember Eric telling me like, he don't rock with PlayStation. I was like, what? What? How dare you? Then he come over here, woo, 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 this game is fun. See you, Eric, man. See you, Eric. Get kicked in the shin, man. But me personally, I'm not excited for Silent Hill. Y'all can keep that. I'm good. I do want to see what's going on with KOTOR remake. I want to see what's going on with that. I want to see Deviation Game for sure. I want to see Spider-Man. I don't really need to see Spider-Man 2, but I kind of want to see it. You know what I mean? Just to, you know, all right, let's see how this Miles and Peter stuff is going to work out. And I also just want a little bit confirmation as far as like how the direction of the story is going to be. I had a lot of, you know, predictions and stuff like that I posted, but you know, seeing a new trailer, story trailer, some gameplay would definitely cement some of the, you know, predictions that I had with that. I want to see PlayStation bring back old stuff too, man. Like I would love to see a Resistance or a Killzone come back. I know people hate Killzone for some strange reason, maybe too difficult for them. back, I used to be nice in Killzone 2. If Killzone come back, they just get washed up. You know what I mean? Hopefully they bring back one of those two as well, or Infamous. I want to see Infamous too. I miss or Infamous remaster or something. You know what I mean? Since everybody love remasters and remakes nowadays, do that shit. You know what I mean? Everybody love these remakes and remasters except for when PlayStation do it. You know what I mean? Demon Souls, the media had a whole fucking issue with Demon Souls. Y'all remember that? They don't, this is a PS3 game. It's not too far apart. Why are they doing this? This is what you launch it with. I mean, you could play this on the PS3. The library isn't good enough for a PlayStation 5. But we got Resident Evil 4 remake. They done remastered this game like 20 times. And not one peep. Which is a great remake as well. I'm not bashing it at all, but I'm just like, yo. It seems like, yo, when PlayStation do something that you guys praise for other things, is like it's an issue, man. Demon Souls remake was amazing remake. A lot of things to bring the new gamer or keep up to date with gaming in that remake being done. No different than Resident Evil, no different with Final Fantasy, no different from Dead Space. But for some strange reason with PlayStation, it was like, it should be on PC. It should be on PC. You know what I mean? No different than the PSVR bashes. Hey, listen, yo, really and truly, I'm not taking a break from YouTube, but when it comes to gaming content, I might have to limit myself. Something like, yo, I don't understand how people are having these full blown out discussions on things that they don't have no experience with. VR is another one. It seems like that's another things that when it comes to this community, people like to pick on. You know what I mean? It's no different than like Forspoken. I love gameplay. Gameplay is the most important thing in the world. But don't want to play that game. That's on sale right now. I'm always going to bring that up. Like I said, that's going to be the prerequisite for me going on your podcast. That's going to be the prerequisite for me even having a gaming discussion with you motherfuckers. Did you buy and play this game? If it's a no, nah, not going on your podcast. If it's a no, I'm not having a discussion with you. That's where I'm at right now. Because I'm sick and tired of these motherfuckers just lying. Just lying to the people. You don't care about none of them shits. Gameplay, all of that. You don't care about none of them shits. If you did, you play games that have really good gameplay. You know what I mean? Craziness, yo. It's annoying, bro. Yo, it'd be annoying because they be all in the DMs, lover games, all in Twitter space, lover games, all on podcasts, lover games. But be bashing certain games for no reason. There's no reason. Yo, some of the stuff that I be listening to, what people be doing and saying, I be like, yo, you don't even have a reason. I'm listening. Shout out to Weapon Wheel podcast. I'm listening to Weapon Wheel podcast, right? And they talking about Forspoken DLC coming. You got the article up. This motherfucker is like, Forspoken DLC coming. I don't know when it's releasing. I don't care. Why you don't know when it's releasing? Why is it a topic then? Why You got the article up. How you don't know? The full of shit. You bashing the game for no reason. You know what I mean? It don't make no goddamn sense. Let me take the time to tell you that the DLC's coming, but I don't know what's coming. What we doing, man? But then I look at the bad guy when I tell people shit like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? You didn't play the game, but you're trying to tell me stuff about the game that you did not play. But when I correct it or when I rebuttal against it, I'm looking at like the crazy one. That's where we at in gaming, yo. The one with the experience look like the crazy motherfucker. This probably when I talk about games, a lot of people look at me like, that's what they see. The fuck going on, man? But anyways, I'm not going to hold you guys any longer, man. I appreciate everyone coming through, showing some love on the channel. Appreciate all the new subscribers as well, man. We kind of climbing up a little bit when it comes to the subscriber stuff. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys enjoying, shows like that, definitely hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the like button as well if you don't mind. You know what I mean? I gotta start being a YouTuber now, I guess. You know what I mean? Saying them shits. But yo, speak from the heart. I'm definitely cooking up some stuff. I typically like to space out, speak from the heart. I don't want to do it every week, or you guys already know how I am with that. Kind of like to savor it, you know what I mean? Let it marinate. Then when there's something coming together, then we boom and we talk about it. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely speak from the heart will be coming. But I kind of do enjoy the We Gon Talks. Yo, Jazzy Jefferson, what's good, man? Appreciate the 2 months of being a Soldier First Class member. It says shout out to Jay Bari. Is your Twitter account good? Oh no, I deactivated Twitter. I deactivated my Twitter account. I deactivated for 12 months. But I won't be gone for 12 months. I'm going to be gone for like about a month or two. You know what I mean? Twitter, you still have access to Twitter and all that stuff. I could show you guys that. Where let me show you guys. So if this article right here, if I was to click on this, it's going to take me to Twitter, but it's going to take me like the open stuff. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not logged in or nothing like that. It's going to ask me to sign up. Oh, you guys can't see it. It's going to ask me to sign in and all that stuff. But I can see Twitter. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to like big news and stuff like that. I'm just checking like the article. I'm just checking like these websites and stuff like that. But really and truly, I just don't want to have no conversations with people right now. I feel like if I have a conversation, I'll snap. You know? y'all don't want snapping Barry. Y'all don't want me to snap. You know what I mean? Especially when people just be saying certain shit and they don't be matching up. You know what I mean? I didn't want no DMs. I ain't want none of that bullshit. So I just deactivated it. And I'll be back when I come back. But it's not even a big deal. I ain't nobody anyway. You give a fuck about me on Twitter. Do what you still do. Yo, my man got all them glizzies in there. What Jeff Grubb doing, yo? He got all them glizzies in his hand, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all don't want snapping Barry, man. Yo, Kratos, I thought I made you a mod already in here. Y'all don't want snapping Barry out here, man. You know what I mean? But it ain't a big deal anyway. Like I said, normally around this time, I normally would take breaks anyway. You know what I mean? I've done it many times on YouTube around this time where I take a break like for like a good couple of weeks. And I've been doing it for years. You know what I mean? Especially since around like 2018. I've been doing it for years. July, if you guys know me already, July, you should already know that you don't see me on no. And this is like no social media. I'm not even on Instagram. I'm not on no social media. That sometimes you just want to, you know what I mean? You get away from that stuff and just, you know what I mean, do you. Yeah, but I just didn't want to see nothing. You know what I mean? Especially from all these non-Forspoken players. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. And I'll catch you on the next one, man. Like I said, What's Up PlayStation podcast this Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Hopefully you guys are there. Mario movie this weekend. You know what I mean? If you guys are going to see the Mario movie, you know what I mean? Definitely probably might talk about that. You know what I mean? Give my review. I'm actually going to be seeing it twice. I'm going to see it Thursday and Friday. Friday, I'm going to see it with like my, nephews and, nieces and stuff like that. Thursday, I'm going by myself. That's how I am. I'm a big movie like connoisseur. Like the things that I love, you know what I mean? When it comes to like, that's entertainment, hobbies, like I go hard for it. You know what I mean? That's why I kind of like to back away sometimes when it comes to the gaming community, because I know not everybody share the same sentiment as me. And sometimes I just got to realize that I was like, yo, this person is not as enthusiastic as you. That's why everybody, most likely when people talk about me, it's probably like, oh, this motherfucker be hyping. He be hyped for games and shit. Yeah, because I thoroughly love gaming. You know what I mean? Right now, when I listen to like podcasts and when I hear people speak on Twitter or Spaces, not a lot of people is like excited about games. Everybody's in this like gaming curmudgeon mode. Like I've been saying, everybody's like this curmudgeon now. I've been in here for this amount of years. I see, you know what I mean? Like nobody's really excited about gaming. And when somebody is excited about gaming, you get looked at as like the bad person or the crazy one. So, I just take myself out. I eliminate myself out of that conversation entirely. You know what I mean? So you guys can see all of the curmudgeons on Twitter and YouTube. But that's all I hear, yo. There's no disrespect to anyone. That's all I hear. You know what I mean? A new game come out and motherfuckers ain't excited for it. New trailer will come. Spider-Man 2 trailer come out. There's going to be more negative than positive. And it's negative for no reason. It's like negative for like no reason too. It's going to be like negative for like, oh, damn, we still in New York? Yeah, I promise you, bro. They're going to find something to be negative about. And it's just weird, in my opinion. It's off. Yeah, MJ, you know what I mean? I always hit a new road for Solo. Oh, you live in New York, MJ? Or New Rochelle? Yeah, I like to go to New Rochelle, the IMAX up there too. I'm not going there for Mario. But I like to go there sometimes as well. But yeah, I when it comes to movies, especially if I see it like a group, I would oh, you in Co-op City for real? Let's go, Co-op City boys. We out here, man. Oh, okay, lit. Yeah, I live in Co-op now. You know what I mean? I'm always out here, man. Summertime coming, y'all most likely gonna see me in a ballpark that's hooping. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm a big movie guy, man. You know what I mean? So I'll go to see it by myself sometimes, or most of the times, and then I'll go like with friends or like with family. I'll see it again. You know what I mean? Like we used to be mad religious with it. Like it was me, my brother, my boy Dell, sometimes Justin. My boy Justin. We used to go like movies all the goddamn time. Like every major movie we'll go together, but some of the times I will see the movie already by myself. You know what I mean? So that's just how I am with movies. Yeah, you said, have you ever been to the theaters that serve food and drinks? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love them joints. There's one up by Tuckahoe Road here in New York. It's up in like Westchester area. It's really, really good. And they got really good dining, drinks and all that stuff. I've done it like probably like twice though in my lifetime. You know what I mean? One, I was like on a date. It was like a date. The other time I was with like a whole bunch of people. But yeah, I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I could see why the appeal, why people would, have this fine dining, because you sitting anyway. You sitting lovely. You leaning like this. You leaning like this, and then you have the tray like right here. So you know what I mean. You could be watching a movie and doing what you do. So it's not like a big issue. What Eric is saying? If you guys don't know, that's my nephew right there, man, Eric. I'm still waiting for Justin. Where is Justin at? You know, Eric, that's what I'm waiting for. Where is Justin? You know what I mean? I got some bones to pick with y'all. Bones to pick with y'all. Nah. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed episode 40 of We Gonna Talk. E3. I would hate for E3 to just die completely, to be honest with you, because like I said, it's still a goal of mine to attend. And PlayStation. I ain't playing with y'all. I know the vibes. But it's your boy Jay Barry. And I'm gone. Deuces.